All right, so question about putting the striker channel, everything in the striker channel back together, a whole upper of the SIG P320. Let's get some better light here. Here's all our fun little parts, including a couple really teeny springs that you have to be very careful of. So I'm going to get the striker sleeve here, I'll call it. We're going to actually put in first the safety, and that fits right in here. This little hook going in first, and then the tail snapping into there. And we'll put there'll be a spring that'll go in there later. I'm going to take this spring right here, goes right in this channel, right at the bottom. There we go. And your striker should go in. And make sure that spring, okay, that spring is sitting in that little channel right there. There we go. Get that safety in. And with the safety all the way in the down position, it goes in there. Okay. All right, so that's in. Now I'm going to see if we can put the spring on next, and the spring cups. So here's the spring cups, and one thing I like to check with the spring cups is just to make sure that you don't have the end of the spring sitting in one of the gaps between the two spring cups, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's that. And now really all we have is our little teeny safety spring right here. It's a little tricky to get in. I just try to get the bottom in first, and then where it's flush with the rest of the striker. And then from there, and I'm putting the shorter end towards the bottom right now. I believe that's how it goes. I guess we'll see in a second. Once I have the bottom set in, you can see what I'm doing right there. Have the bottom piece set in there, have it over this little nub. I'm going to just take my pick. This is the hard part, is getting this end of the spring under this little safety. So I just usually take the pick, just like this, just to snap it under, just like that. And now there's your safety. Okay, it's got that. Let's get the extractor. That goes out this way. Okay, and our housing goes back in. Like this, and then of course the back plate goes over the housing. Just push it down like that, and push this in here to lock it up. Okay, just you do a function check. Make sure that when this is depressed, that depresses okay. Make sure that you still see the striker coming out the end of the firing pin hole. So I think we're good there. And throw the rest of it back together. Hooray! There we go. It's all back together now.